Yo guys, what's going on? You got Techno here, coach of the Carolina Pantherians, bringing you our Week 3 game of the IBL up against Ultraplayer and his New York Metagross. So he's a very good guy. He makes my thumbnails every week for IBL and for the All-Star Search Tournament, so definitely big props to him for that. We are currently 2-0 in this league, having two pretty good wins week 1. He's currently 0-2, which is kind of how it is sometimes. So he is still a very good player though, so I definitely do expect him to put up a good fight versus me. So let's just get right into what I have. So before we get into this, I should mention I dropped Entei and Heliolisk for Fortress and Galvantula. Honestly, the way I wanted to play this team, I just wanted to use some nice cheese strats just with this draft in general, so I thought that would be a little bit more fun than using Entei and Heliolisk. But, yep, not to say that Entei didn't put in the finest of work week 2 and even week 1. It will be greatly missed, and I'll definitely draft it again soon because it is a very good mon. Anyways, the team that we have going into this is going to be a team of Dugtrio with Focus Sash, Stealth Rock, Reversal, Earthquake, and I believe Memento. We have Sash, Sticky Web, Galvantula with Sticky Webs, Bug Buzz, Volt Switch, and I believe my last move was probably Thunder. Yeah, we have Fighting MZ, Taunt, Tornadus with Hurricane, Focus Blast, and U-Turn. We have a Specs Greninja with Dark Pulse, Extra Sensory, Hydro Pump, and Water Shuriken. It might have been Surf over Hydro Pump. We've got Spike Stacking Fortress with Volt Switch, Spikes, Gyro Ball, and Rapid Spin. And then we've got, I believe our Mawile is Play Rough, Iron Head, or it might just be Iron Head. Yeah, Iron Head, Sucker Punch. No, Iron Head, Thunder Punch, Sucker Punch, Swords Dance. Yeah, that's what I had. I guess you see my opponent's team is Kieran Black, Skarmory, Magmortar, Magnetric, Mega Venusaur, and Rabombi. Sorry, my commentary is so weird, by the way. I haven't really done a video in a while. Just a lot of factors. Anyways, so what I was kind of thinking going into this is he only really has one good counter lead for the Dugtrio. It might have been Stone Edge on the Dugtrio, actually. Yeah, I don't know if I said that or not. Yeah, I was Stone Edge on the Dugtrio for the Rabombi, just in case that was his lead of choice. But I only really have one. He only really has one good anti-lead for a Sash Dugtrio, which would be the Skarmory. So if he leads off with that, then I'm just going to go right into probably my Fortress, because I can always just Volt Switch out on that if need be. But at the same time, I can also just have my Focus Sash Dugtrio come in, and if he leaves with something else to try to pressure out my Galvantula, then I will gladly take that, because I will get my Stealth Rocks, and it'll be a great position for me. So yeah, let's just get right into it. And I thought I turned that off. I did not. Alright, that's totally fine. Let's see. So, Rose is going to be issuing a challenge, as was said in the previous generations, and he's going to lead off with the Kyurem, so I'm like, oh my god, that's great, because I can get off a Reversal, he's going to bring him down to my Sash no matter what. If he goes for Sub, I can just always go for an Earthquake, and I can get on my Rocks right here, so this is amazing turn 1. I will gladly take it. If he's Scarf, then I have a good switch in my Spit F Fortress, so I'm totally fine with that. And he's going to go for Ice Beam, and I'm like, okay, sweet, I can fire off a Reversal right here, and I will be in a great position no matter what. But he is going to bring me right down to my Sash, and it'll be great, but he is going to fucking freeze me. And on this channel, as some of you may know, I do not have a great history with freezes. I don't know if it's actually been on this channel where that happened. Point is, I don't have a great history with the move Ice Beam on this channel. This definitely is no fucking exception, because, yeah, this freeze is going to fucking suck. Let me just show you guys what happens. I'm not going to Unthaw. If I got off that Reversal, even if it did not kill, he would have been in range of something else on my team. No matter what, I would not have to sack another mon, basically entirely, for no fucking reason. So yeah, that's awesome. I would have been able to go Galvantula, and I would have been able to get my Sticky Webs up without just having to sack Galvantula. Because Galvantula was still a pretty nice mon versus this team. I still had a couple of fucking options for how I was going to be able to do this shit. If I got the Reversal off, I would have probably just clicked Bug Buzz, killed it, and then I can just go into something else, get my Sticky Webs up later if I need to do, because that's probably what's going to happen. But it's neither here nor there. Basically, I'm just going to lose my Galvantula. I just got to click Bug Buzz with my Swarm, and hope that I can put it in range of a Dark Pulse from my Greninja. Looking at that damage, it does seem like it will be in range. If this didn't kill, this would have sucked, but yeah, it would have just been how it is. Not really much you can do. So we're down 4-6 right off the bat, which is fucking awful, quite honestly. as the Dark Pulse is going to come out right there, and in is going to come the Rabombi. Now I am Specs, so I do have to switch out here, and that's not great. Sticky webs are a big part of my game plan, so I do have to make sure that they stay on the field no matter what, especially versus the Skarmory, so I have to make sure that I can make those doubles accordingly. You guys will fucking see right here, he's Defog Rabombi, and I'm like, well, fuck. So I'm Aqua Berry on this thing, but the fact that those turns happened meant that this Defog play was able to happen, and like, because otherwise I would have had another great opportunity to get Galvantula's Sticky Webs up. But that doesn't really fucking matter too much. Anyways, in's going to come this thing, and I'm just like, alright, I'll just Volt Switch. It's most likely switch in, and I can just Volt Switch no matter what. If he's HP Fire on the Rabombi, that's fine. I've got my Aqua Berry. So Greninja's gonna come out right here, and I'm like, okay, if this thing's Scarfed, I don't know what the fuck this thing is, but if it's Scarfed, I'd rather just click Water Shuriken and hope I can get somewhat fucking lucky. As Water Shuriken, 1 is going to come out, 2 is going to come out, and 3 is going to come out, and we're not going to kill. And fuck, I get 4, but you'll see he goes for the Mach Punch, and that is an interesting play on his part, I do believe so, for a few reasons. Anyways, now I do expect the Venusaur to come in, so I'm just going to go for this thing. I did think he'd want to keep this thing around in case he did have this Will-O-Wisp tech that I was kind of expecting, but no, he did not, so that's just kind of how it is, as the burn is going to kind of be a little bit annoying for me this game. No, anyways, I wasn't actually sure if a U-turn would be able to kill from that range, considering I'm burned and my attack, so I'm just like, fuck it, I'm going to click Hurricane. Hopefully, I will land the attack, and if I don't, then that's just bad news. Sorry, I'm just gonna respond to something real quick. Okay, yeah, so he's gonna go into this thing, and I'm like, okay, if it's Fairy MC, which it could be, he will just OHKO me, so I'm not gonna fuck around with that. But he's gonna go for Moonblast, and I'm like, oh shit, this is Specs Rabombi. So that's interesting. If I knew it was Specs Rabombi, I would have been able to kill it with my Tornadus. So I don't really know why I went into it over something else. Mainly the Manectric, but I guess it does make sense. Considering he didn't know if I would have thought he was Scarf or not, and I could have just pummeled him. Anyways, I'm gonna Volt Switch out right there, and I'm just gonna go right into my Greninja. I'm Specs, so I do not think this thing will live a hit from me. Even if it is like if it has a good amount of Spit F, then like that's totally fine. But if it doesn't, then like either way, Dark Pulse is a good play versus this thing, because I can always just spin any hazards away. He won't be able to kill me with Brave Bird, and you guys will see I do just kill it, so that's totally nice. Anyways, it's gonna come back to Bebe. I'm not Mega Evolved with my Mawile yet, so I can't really go into that thing. It's only a 4-3, so that is pretty good for me, if I do say so myself. Anyways, I think that, like, even though the first couple of turns did happen, I do still have a legitimate shot to win this game, so I just gotta kind of play not stupidly, kind of gotta play well at best, like, I don't know, to make sure I do win this game. That burn on my Tornadus is actually pretty nice, because it means that the Venusaur cannot Sleep Powder me, so I would gladly take it. I don't have Sleep Talk. Anyways, you guys will see this thing comes in, he's a Z user, and he's Z Electric Terrain, and sorry, just like, yeah, there you go. That's kind of bothersome for me, because this Z Electric Terrain basically means that I'm not able to outspeed it with my Greninja or my Torn, which was kind of important in terms of how I was going to deal with this thing, but now I do have another game plan on how I'm going to deal with it. I do have my Aqua Berry, so I do expect to live a Flamethrower if he does go for it, so I'm just going to do that, and yep, I do live the hit, and I'm just going to fire off a Gyro Ball, see how much damage I can do to this thing, and yeah, I do a good amount of damage with Calc, and that is not enough for Water Shuriken, unfortunately, so what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to sack my Fortress right here. Did pretty good for its debut, kind of sponged a lot of hit from that Rabombi, so yeah, Mawile was going to come in right here, and I'm like, okay, he's probably sub, but either way, I'm fine sacking my Mawile, because even if he's sub, like, I don't want to play around with that. I can probably just lose this thing. I don't know how much his Thunderbolt's going to do to me. I don't know if he's modest or not. I'm not entirely sure on these things. I don't know if he's got random overheat. I just kind of have to Sucker Punch. That's what I'm basically saying. Anyways, you guys will see he is indeed a substitute set. So that's fine, because that will put him in range of a Water Shuriken from my Greninja. But at the same time, it is also kind of annoying. Because, you know, that's just kind of like... Mawile would have been really nice for a Rabombi, and even maybe the Venusaur if I did have to keep it around. But Thunderbolt's going to come right here, and it's going to do not enough, despite the Electric Terrain. And here I'm like, okay, even if you fucking suck, I probably should have just clicked Iron Head here. If I clicked Iron Head here, then basically, I kind of feel like this would have been a guaranteed game for me in a couple of weeks. You guys will see. I'll talk about it after the game. Second round's gonna come over here, and yep, Netric is going to be able to sponge that hit because it doesn't have substitute, and it will be able to kill me. So now it's Greninja and Tornadus versus Ribombee, Venusaur, and the this thing. Yeah. I'm going to Water Shuriken. If he goes into the Venusaur, that's a free ass switch into Torn. He can't really do anything versus that. So I'm a-okay with it. Anyways, here I guess I was kind of expecting, okay, I already got fucking frozen. There's no way I'm gonna get 2 hits on this Water Shuriken right here. I think that I will be able to get enough hits to just kill up the Ribombee. I think that'd be, you know, pretty nice for me if that did happen. But unfortunately we're gonna get 2 hits, so yes, very fun, very nice. It's gonna be like that sometimes, but like I said, I am fighting MZ. I ran a calc. I was just like, okay, please Tornadus, please just fucking kill this. I don't want to risk a hurricane. Please just kill this. I have a shot to win if I get this shit off. And Moonblast is gonna come over here, and we're going to all pummel him. And yes. By the way, I'm looking fucking fly as fuck. All black. Noise. Yeah. Z power. I'm like, just kill. Don't even do me like this. Please just kill this thing off. I do not want it on my screen any longer. And I could have ran Flying MZ this game in theory, but I feel like I still stand by my Fighting MZ decision because it would have named Oko Kyurem. Would have named Opko the Skarmory if I get the taunt off. And like here I'm like, okay, this is it. This is what I've been waiting for. Maybe I should have gotten off another spike and I would have put it in range guaranteed. But yep, Venusaur is gonna react and I'm like, okay, I can hit, I can confuse, I can do all these good shits, I can do all this amazing shit right here. I can have this would be the ultimate fucking moment for me to fucking get this confuse here. And I'm like, please, it lives on like fucking 2. I'm like, I get the confusion. I beg someone. I'm in my room. I beg, fucking get this confusion. I don't, and I lose. So, yeet. Obviously, I was a little bit salty about this game afterwards. I think that I don't know if I can say I prepped better, which I don't know. I think I did make all the necessary plays to get myself back into the battle is the thing, after the first 2 turns. So, it kind of sucks when that doesn't go your way, but at the same time, it just kind of is how it is. It's only a 1-0 loss. We're currently 2-1. He did get his first win, so that's good on him. Anyways, hope you guys did enjoy this salty narration. I'll be back next week with my game versus Darude, I believe. Yeah. Who is currently 3-0 going into the spoilers. But, yep, hope you guys did enjoy this. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.